Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to Friday. It is March. It is the 7th, and it is an A day.
3 for 3. 5 in a row.
I got the whole week.
Wow.
Looks like we made it. Because I don't have it queued up, so I had to sing it.
Oh, you are Barry.
Yeah. And it is a early dismissal for students today. Teachers have professional development at the end of the day. And we also have another activity going on that we'll talk about a little bit later from the CASC that's going to be hosted here at Woodland High School. This morning, we have the interesting fun fact. On this day in 2024, Sweden joined NATO, becoming its 32nd member. I didn't realize it took them that long, or they weren't in there. And Finland is still out there somewhere to join that as well. Today's pop history birthday in 1996, Lucas Graham was born. I don't know if you know Lucas Graham.
Nope.
7 years. Those songs, Love Someone. That's a very popular song. I know it because my son did a cover of it on piano. It was awesome. The song itself is good too, but he did it in talent show.
Would love someone.
No, that's you know what? I'll play it once I get off here. I'll figure it out. And today's day is International Teachers Day.
Woo!
In Albania, and that is celebrated annually on March 7th.
Did you say in Albania?
In Albania.
I like how you just snuck that in at the end.
Does that mean we can all go home?
In Albania.
In Albania, you certainly can.
All right.
Like I said, today is early dismissal day. It has a different schedule, so make sure that you adhere to that. Looks like they're about 57 minutes long for today. And Read Across America Week, the advisory door decorating contest wraps us up. Don't forget, on Monday, we have the 2025 CASC Art Award winners coming in for an interview. Molly Steed and Noah Pravetti will be here to discuss their awards. Juniors get that 5:30 on the math SAT, and I think the SAT is scheduled for April this year, right?
April 2nd.
April 2nd. So
my daughter's birthday.
It's on. Oh, happy birthday! My son is on April 15th.
There you go.
You got one more day to vote for the Media Center's Pom Pom Poll of the Week: earbuds or headphones. I kind of think earbuds are going to win out on this one. I think it's going to be a little less lopsided than the iPhone versus Android. Esports, don't forget, join them on Wednesday. They're looking for other Smash Bros competitors. We want to get one more, maybe two more people, so get a second team going. Bottle and can drive for Hawk Wings. Gather up all your recyclables, have them ready to go on March 15th. There's a National Honor Society meeting coming up next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, senior members are expected to attend. If you're a senior member and you're in National Honor Society, make sure that you're ready on Wednesday. And don't forget to charge your Chromebook every night and listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. A couple top stories started today. First off, LeBron James has become the first player in NBA history to score a combined 50,000 points across all games, season and postseason.
That is impressive.
He made the record with a three-pointer in the first quarter of the LA Lakers 136-115 win over the New Orleans Pelicans, in which he scored 34 points.
Wow.
That's just insane.
That's just, I mean, you got to be around a long time just to score that many points, but you have to score a lot of points in each game that you're around for.
Truly impressive.
What did they have an average for how many points? All right.
Not here. I'll let you do that.
I think it's like 30 something, right?
U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday said French-based shipping firm CMA CGM would invest $20 billion in the United States to build out shipping logistics and terminals. Trump administration wants to revive shipbuilding in the United States and weaken China's grip on the sector. A new poll by Gallup says that 2/3 of Americans want the U.S. to have a leading role in major world affairs. The breakdown of the poll is as follows: 47% wanted a leading role, 28% minor role, 19% major role, and 3% no role. Survey released on Thursday by Gallup found that, like I said, the majority of Americans want us to have a leading role.
I think I can concur with that being what people would probably want.
Paris Eurostar service has been canceled for the rest of the day after they discovered a World War II bomb. So across Europe, occasionally they do discover
happens every so often.
unexploded ordnance from World War II. So Eurostar service has been shut down, and we're following that story. Last but not least, Amazon Prime has announced a new movie called Blade Runner 2099.
All right.
It's a sequel to 2049, but it's being billed as much closer to Ridley Scott's original vision and story than 2049 was.
This is a heck of a franchise. It's hanging in there.
It is. It is.
All right. So LeBron James is average for the year is 27.1 per game for 22 seasons.
That's impressive.
That's a lot of basketball.
Matt, there's your news.
And that's your news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Last night at Seymour Middle School, Seymour slammed our girls team in the quarterfinals of the state tournament, 56-32.
Oof.
But they had a great season, ladies.
Absolutely.
You did a great job. You played hard. It was a good game. Tonight we have boys swimming, NVLs. These are the finals at Kennedy starting at 4:30. Good luck, swimmers. And tomorrow we have our weightlifting competition. It is at University of New Haven, but it is closed to spectators.
Oh, it is.
It is. First time.
I was gonna say I usually got to go and
Yeah.
to watch everything.
Yeah,
Because
this
we used
one
to
is
send
closed.
reporters to that.
Yep. So good luck, all athletes. And tomorrow we have UConn women start the Big East tournament around noon.
Oh, all right.
And the
I
men
completely missed that one.
Yeah, and the men have their final game. It's around 1:30, I believe. So good luck to UConn.
And that last UConn win for the men, that was big.
Oh, that was spectacular.
Marquette, right?
Yes, 'cause
Yeah,
they moved up
needed
in the
that.
standings.
They needed that.
Yep.
So this is and that's sports with Mama Manning. So this is the Lucas Graham I was
Oh,
talking about.
yes. That was the one I was thinking. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday indeed. Our guest this morning is from CASC as the advisor for the Student Councils of Connecticut. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Tomlin's here with us, and he has a big event going on today. It's multifaceted. I believe 20 schools from around the state stopping by.
So we have a total of 20 schools, including Woodland, attending today, with about 223 total participants between students and adults. So largest CASC convention, definitely since COVID, even before then. So exciting day.
As the students get here, it's a half day for us. What time are they going to be arriving on campus?
So registration is 9:30 to 10. So we expect the first couple of buses to actually arrive a little bit early, about 9:15.
All right, and then they're going to be here for.
Convention goes until about 5 o'clock tonight. So like I said, it's an action-packed day. We have a national keynote speaker coming in, talk to the students and the delegates. We have a special program where we have 5 members of the Connecticut General Assembly coming for a Q&A session. Yeah, it's really, really exciting. This started last year where we brought in the constitutional officers. This year, we're doing members of the General Assembly, both the local representatives from Beacon Falls and Prospect, but then also representatives from around the state. We also have, while that's going on, part of the association is having its business meeting. This is our convention, so it's our yearly gathering of the association to take care of association needs. After that, we have lunch, pep rally, and then we have afternoon workshops where we put together, for us, a record 18 workshops across 2 sessions.
Wow.
This includes our first ever competition workshops, a new program we launched this year where we took some of the things that we were doing and turned them into competitions. So now we're really excited about this. We have Top Project. We have 4 schools that presented programs that they've run this year in their schools, and they will be competing Shark Tank style against each other. So they'll have come up and they have an opportunity to give up to a 6-minute presentation to a board of students and advisors who then have the ability to ask questions and a rubric to grade them. And ultimately, we'll be selecting one as the top project for 2025. The winners will then actually sit on next year's committee to interview the new schools coming in. We also have CSV, Connecticut Student Voice, where we had one student put forward to that. We're really excited about that. That is a new mini keynote program that we launched this year. So our illumination today is going to be led by Kenny Campbell of NFA, who's presenting a Pachacacha style mini keynote. So that's also really exciting. And then the remainder of our workshops, we have everyone from students from across the state presenting to advisors to alumni of WRHS coming back and presenting.
Nice.
We have outside presenters. Our keynote is going to be doing 2 workshops also. We have someone coming from the Connecticut state government. She's going to be coming in and doing a workshop. After that, we have our district meetings. We have a statewide service project where schools across the state of Connecticut have been collecting old shirts and clothing and animal food. We're going to be taking the shirts, turning them into chew toys, and all that's going to be donated to the Connecticut Humane Society. And then we end with our closing plenary session where we not only thank our outgoing board, but we will be electing our new association officers and giving out our various awards.
Wow. So you're going to have enough time to get all that done today?
Oh, we do every single time.
Schools are coming from where across the state? Give us a sample.
So all 4 of our districts are represented, which is always exciting. Here at Beacon Falls, we are in the Southern District. So just to name a couple schools coming, we have everything from Fairfield Ludlow to the Connecticut IB Academy to Nathan Hale Ray, Norwich Free Academy. Derby's coming. So whole range across the entire state of Connecticut.
Wow. That's exciting.
Thomaston, Waterbury schools, New Haven schools.
And there's 4 districts in Connecticut, right?
Correct. The association is made up of 4 districts: the northern one, eastern one, southern one, western one. Each one same size roughly when it comes down to the amount of schools, not geographic area, but the amount of schools in the district. So our eastern district is about half the state.
Do they have elections for their independent districts?
two of the
today?
districts, this is election years for 2 of the districts. So district leadership schools serve a 2-year term, and they're staggered. So last year, North and South held our elections. Our leadership school is WCA, so they will lead us again next year. In the East, NFA is vying to maintain their leadership position. And in the West, Thomaston High School is vying to maintain their leadership position as well.
All right. Well,
This is your last year to host.
So Woodland will not be the president's school next year. So this is the last year that Woodland will be hosting. No one ever knows the future, but the association has one candidate standing for president. He is from NFA. So NFA will be the host location next year. So the kids at Woodland who have for the last really about 5 years, because this is our 3rd live convention. Before this, we did 2 virtual conventions. So we've had the 3 lives, and then the one before that was a virtual watch party where we were actually just reminiscing with the seniors last night. Notre Dame came and Thomaston came, and all of us sat in the gym in the auditorium in our masks, spread out across the entire thing. And then there was a podium on stage with a tripod camera in front of it. And myself and Emily Laput were emceeing. So we would just get up, walk over there, say a couple things at a camera, and then go back, sit down in the audience. And there was actually a guy in a hotel room. I want to say he was in the Midwest somewhere, and he ran the entire thing for us. So it was kind of cool because him and I were video chatting on the side. He'd be like, "All right, you're up." I'd walk over and, "Good afternoon, CASC. Welcome. And we're going to be doing, XYZ. Enjoy your breakout rooms." I'd go sit down and just chit chat with him in his hotel room while he was waiting to run another conference right after ours. So,
wow.
The year before that, it was entirely virtual, and we were in the library, and that
I
one.
remember that one.
Yeah, we had a whole screen set up. Same thing. We had a screen with a podium. and everyone else was just sort of sitting around. And that one I tried to do all by myself, and that was a lesson about trying to do a Zoom meeting with 150 participants and manually putting them in the workshops. Yeah, never again.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's been a fun 5 years. So I'm really excited. Woodland put together an amazing convention this year. I love the decorations. I love the theme, mission leadership. Um, we got a lot of really cool things planned out for this. Our band here at Woodland is going to be playing as the schools arrive. One of the traditions we've developed. So we do the gauntlet when they get here. All the Woodland kids have been making their posters for the various schools coming to welcome them, and then the band plays. So they come in, and there's cheering, there's excitement. So yeah, no, it's really exciting. But I'm also excited to see like what NFA is going to be doing next year. So
Norwich Free Academy.
Norwich Free Academy.
And you get to collect pins too.
So this is one of the new things we're doing this year is bringing in a little aspect of nationals to Connecticut. So a lot of what we do is based on the national model. That's the model of conference I grew up going to. So the officers this year have unique pins, and each officer got to design their own pins. Some of them are associated with their positions in CASC. Others are associated with their own personal hobbies. And one of the side quests that we're giving all of our delegates today, using the spy metaphor, so one of their missions,
If they
should
choose to
should
accept
they
it.
choose to accept it, is that they have to go around and acquire these pins. Now, unlike nationals, where you just go up and say, "You got a pin? I got a pin. You want to trade pins?" This you have to complete a mission. So every officer has a different quest you must do. So one officer, you have to go up to them and talk to them about mental health. Another officer, you have to go up to them and say something in Albanian. Another officer, you have to go up to them and tell a unique historical fact. So you have to do something to earn these pins. And then we're going to be doing a competition not only for the participants who are able to gain the most pins, but for the officers who give the most of their pins away, their special pins that the officers themselves are also earning.
Wow, that is a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot from those that camera and the remote setup in the auditorium all the way up to today.
I love looking how simpler those days were. It was simpler. It was smaller. It was
Probably was a lot though.
it
It was a lot then. It's all relative.
It was absolutely different. I was talking last night to the student who did the CSV, who's going to be presenting today. I had Zoom with them to go over their presentation and make sure the slides were working and their timing is right. Really excited about CSV. I think this is something that really can have a big impact for students here. But I was telling them about the programs that we used to make, and like the first couple ones, and how embarrassed I am of them because they're so simple and bad graphic filled. So where they are nowadays.
You got to crawl before you can walk.
Yes, you do.
That's
Today
right.
it sounds like you're running. All right, so have a good time and
Thank you.
congratulations on all the success that you've had so far. Oh, and on behalf of the show, don't forget, she's Mama Manning. I'm Amato. This morning, he's Tomlin. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.